Master of Chaos, into the dark. See, I told you. How amazing, Jay said as they approached Shintaro. I'll admit, I wasn't sure it could live up to the legend, but it's even more beautiful, Nia said softly. The Ivory City of Shintaro. Incredible, Wu said. Hailmar escorted them into the throne room. It is with great honor, King Vangelis, that I present the famed ninja of Ninjago, he said. Welcome, welcome. I'm most pleased you were able to accept our invitation. It is an honor, Vangelis said, bowing. The honor is ours, Wu replied, and he and the ninja bowed in return. Shintaro is beyond anything we imagined. I am only a mere figurehead. The citizens of our proud city are the heart of Shintaro, Vangelis said. Oh, they're here, a voice cried, and a blonde girl in a white and blue gown flew down. And please meet my heart, her royal princess Vanya, Vangelis said. I am such a fan. I've read all about your adventures. It was my idea to invite you to my birthday, Vanya said. It's an honor to be here, princess, Cole said. So is it true you've been to Hiroshi's labyrinth? Vanya asked. Affirmative, Zane said. Competed in the Tournament of Elements? Vanya said. Oh, do we have stories for you, Kai said, grinning. Vanya gasped excitedly. I need to hear them all, she said. Where should we begin? Cole asked. Irene noticed the look on Vanya's face. Does she have a crush on Cole? She decided to wait and see how it played out. She saw that Lloyd was eyeing Vanya suspiciously as well, but probably for a different reason. You can begin by following me, Vangelis said as he and Hailmar landed by the ninja. Tomorrow will be a very busy day for all of us. They started walking. Cole, the Earth Elemental, what is it like to command the very Earth? Is it as fun as it sounds? Vanya asked. Yeah, pretty much, Cole replied. Huh, weird. The princess seems to like Cole, Jay remarked. Yes, but Cole is already dating me, Irene said, her brown eyes shimmering red. Yeah, weird, Lloyd muttered. Cole took off his shoulder plate and started to get under the covers, but he was startled by a figure standing at the foot of his bed. He yelped. Hello, Cole, Lloyd said. Lloyd? How did you sneak in here? Cole asked. I'm a ninja, remember? I'm here to warn you about the princess. I think she's lying, Cole, and I think she's up to something. I can tell. They're all the same, Lloyd said. All princesses? That seems a little bit judgy, Cole said. He realized what Lloyd was talking about. Wait a second. This is because of Harumi? No, not at all, Lloyd protested. Because that's literally one example of that. Besides, I don't even like Vanya like that. I'm dating Irene, remember? Calm down, Lloyd, Cole said. Pouting, Lloyd left. Cole lay back, getting comfortable, but he heard somebody sneaking in. Okay, Lloyd, look, he began, turning over. It wasn't Lloyd. It was some small purple goblin. They both screamed. Ah! You're not Gilly! Ah! The creature screamed, running off. Cole tackled him and saw a locket around the creature's neck, which opened up to reveal photos of his mother and father. What? The creature snatched the necklace back and ran away. Hey, get back here, Cole shouted, but the small goblin had disappeared. Huh? Two guards burst in. Sir, is everything all right? One of them asked. Cole was poking around a corner. There must be a secret passage or trapdoor somewhere. That's how he got in, he exclaimed. He, sir? The guard asked, puzzled. There was a little purple creature in my room. He attacked me in bed, Cole said. The guards exchanged a confused look. Wu was just getting into bed when Cole burst through the door, startling him. Emergency ninja meeting, 47th floor lobby, Cole said. Cole, Wu said irritably. Oh boy, I'm sorry, Master Wu, but we have to wake the others, Cole apologized. The other ninja were woken up and they all met on the 47th floor. Jay yawned. So let me get this straight, he said. You pulled me out of the most luxurious bed ever. It felt like a cloud of warm contentment, Nia sighed. Irene nodded her agreement, still sleepy. Because you saw a creature in your bedroom? Jay finished. Yes! I told you, it tried to attack me, and when I fought back, it ran off somewhere. It disappeared. But get this, the weirdest part is that the creature was wearing my mother's necklace, Cole exclaimed. Cole, Are you sure this really happened, like, in reality? Lloyd asked as nicely as he could. What do you mean? Cole asked. I believe he is implying that you were dreaming, Zane clarified. It wasn't a dream! I recognized it right away. It had a picture of my parents inside it, Cole exclaimed. So where is it? Nia asked. Well, I don't have it on me. The creature grabbed it back before he vanished, Cole admitted. Kai yawned. Cole, buddy, go back to bed. It must have been a dream, Cole, because I do not recall your mother ever having a locket, Wu said. She did! I've seen pictures of it. We have to tell King Vangelis, Cole insisted. Whoa, slow down. It's not that we don't believe you, Lloyd said. I don't believe him, Jay interrupted. We're guests here. We can't wake up the king in the middle of the night, Lloyd said. But, Cole started. Everyone started to walk away. Cole, go to sleep. We can discuss all of this in the morning, okay? Wu said. Irene hadn't moved. Irene, you believe me, right? Cole pleaded. I believe that you believe you saw something, and that's enough for me, she replied. She took his hand. You want me to walk back and help you look for any sign of that purple creature? She offered. Yes, please, Cole said. They started walking down the hall to Cole's room. Irene gently squeezed his hand. I can sense someone following us, she whispered. The little purple creature? Cole asked. Don't know. Whoever it is hiding behind that pillar, Irene replied, gesturing to a shadow behind a pillar. The two of them carefully snuck up on the shadow. Ha! Got you now, you little purple, Cole started. Then he saw who it was. Oh, Princess Vanya? Oh, wow, sorry. We thought you were someone else, I swear. I heard what you said back there about the little purple creature, Vanya said. Oh, great. Another person thinks I'm imagining things, Cole muttered. I don't think you're imagining things, Irene protested. Neither do I, Vanya said. You don't? Cole asked, surprised. When I was a child, I thought I had an imaginary friend, a little purple creature who used to follow me around. Now I'm starting to wonder if my imaginary friend was a real friend, Vanya explained. Follow me, this way. She led Cole and Irene down to the palace gardens. Here, she said. The palace gardens? Cole asked, confused. This is where Mr. Sparkles and I used to play. That's what I called him. All the adults insisted I dreamed him up in my head, but I swear he used to come right up out of there, Vanya said. She pointed to a grate over an opening large enough for a person to get in. There used to be some mines under the city, but my father ordered them all covered up for the public safety. Mines? Irene asked. Long ago, before my people settled here, there was an older city run by this super evil sorcerer who built tunnels and mines and dungeons deep in the mountain. He's gone now, but the dungeons are still there, so my father forbade anyone from entering them. It's too dangerous, Vanya said. Look, Princess, forbidden or not, I have to find out how my mom's necklace ended up with that purple dude, Cole said. And I gotta watch his back, Irene added. Okay, I'm in, Vanya said, pulling out 3 torches from a pocket in her dress. She kept one for herself and handed the other 2 to Cole and Irene. Are those? Where did you? Cole stammered. Always onward, the adventurer's motto, Vanya said proudly. If the king finds out, Cole began. I'm not some small child anymore. I'm old enough to decide things on my own, Vanya insisted. If you're coming with us, you have to promise to stay back and let us handle any danger. We don't want you to get hurt, Irene said. Okay, I promise, Vanya said. Well, in that case, Cole activated his earth punch and he pulled the bars apart to make an opening. Always onward, and into the minds of an evil sorcerer, he said with a little shudder. They entered the tunnels. I remember so many incredible stories about the evil sorcerer told by candlelight, Vanya said. He was called Hazador. Isn't that creepy? People had weird names back then, I guess. And he had all these evil powers and, oh look, train tracks, she exclaimed, pointing. I wonder where those go. They followed the tracks, coming to a dead end. Let's take the other tunnel, Cole said. They turned around. So, anyway, a long time ago, the evil sorcerer was vanquished, and they say his bones are still down here in the mountains somewhere, Vanya said. Ooh, maybe we'll see them. Wouldn't that be cool? Irene said. Yeah, great, Cole mumbled, feeling a little squeamish at the thought. They came upon a mine buzzing with activity and ducked down behind some rocks. Wow, Cole whispered. Irene could see the small purple creatures like the one Cole said attacked him, and some larger green ones. They were being supervised what looked like reanimated skeletons. The purple ones are like goblins, and the green ones are like trolls, I guess. Not knowing what they were, she decided to refer to them as trolls and goblins until she knew what they actually called themselves. Oh my, look at all these creatures, Vanya gasped. She pointed to the purple ones. Those look just like Mr. Sparkles. Yeah, just like the one that was in my room, Cole agreed. He pointed to the trolls. But who are those guys, he wondered. I don't know, but they don't look happy. They're all chained up, Vanya said. One of the trolls spilled some minerals, causing a Mino to break a cart and make a lot of noise. A frightening-looking sorcerer with a skeletal mask and a glowing green skull in one hand appeared from behind a lava fall. Who dares? Who dares to disturb the work? He shouted, angry. Who's that? Vanya whispered fearfully. I warned you, all of you. The work must not stop or there would be punishment, the sorcerer shouted. Punish them! Punish! The skull rasped, and the sorcerer fired blasts of power at the trolls and goblins. I don't know what's going on here, but I know a bad guy when I see one, and that is a bad guy, Cole said. He turned to the girls. Vanya, go back and tell your dad what's going on. Tell him to bring his guards and wake up my friends. Irene, go with her. Make sure she gets back safely. I don't want to leave you. Who'll watch your back if I go? Irene asked, worried. Hey, you gotta trust me, sweetie. I'm the elemental master of Earth, and I'm surrounded by Earth. I'll be fine. Someone's gotta take care of the princess, and I want you to do that. So you go, get back up, and come back for me, okay? Cole said. Irene nodded. I trust you. I'll come back, she promised. Kiss for luck? Cole asked. Of course, Irene said, giving him a kiss. Take him down. She and Vanya went back into the tunnels, and Cole jumped down into the middle of the mine. The next to defy me shall feel, the sorcerer said, but Cole interrupted. Hey, buddy. Hey there, name's Cole. Ninja, I heard there was some jerk down here chaining people up, making them work. You seen any jerks around? He said. Get him, the sorcerer shouted, and all the skeletal warriors charged at Cole. He tried to use his earth punch, but nothing happened. What the? Oh, come on, he complained, using Spinjitzu instead. He took out all the skeletons. All right, now how about you give me the keys to all these chains before I get really angry, he said. You have meddled in the wrong place. Now you will witness my true wrath, the wrath of the skull sorcerer, the sorcerer shouted. He started chanting in some unknown language, and all the skeletons were magically reawakened. Hey, what? No fair! Cole cried. The awakened warrior started coming toward him. Uh-oh. He screamed as the skeletons took him down. The wrath of the skull sorcerer! The skull shouted. I think we're lost, Vanya said. Oh, we're definitely lost, Irene said. I forgot to pay attention to where we went, and now it's come back to bite me. Can I ask you something? Vanya asked. Yeah, sure, Irene replied. Are you and Cole dating? Yep, we've been dating since the Oni invasion, Irene replied. It was more like he fell first and I jumped after him. Quite literally, it turned out. Oh, was all Vanya said. So she does have a crush on my boyfriend. What did you mean, quite literally? Vanya asked. Well, he started crushing on me during the whole thing with the Hands of Time and the Vermilion, but I had no idea until we were stranded in the First Realm and he admitted his feelings to me, Irene began. I had no idea what to do with that information, and I told him I didn't know if I felt the same way. Then, during the Oni invasion, Cole fell off the bounty while we were evacuating people, and that was when I knew. More than that, I chose to love him back, and I jumped off the ship after him, putting up a force field to protect us from the darkness. Wow, that's some story, Vanya said. Yeah, we were friends for years and now we're a couple. In spite of the fact that I see things others don't, I never saw this coming, Irene replied. She stopped. Oh, I know how we can get back. How? Vanya asked. I can sense the others. Just surface thoughts and emotions, and it doesn't work when we're in separate realms, but I think they're within my range. I could use that sense to track them, leading us out of the tunnels, Irene exclaimed. Oh, that is a great idea. Lead on, Vanya said. Irene concentrated. She could sense Lloyd and Kai and Nia and Jay and Zane and Wu. She stretched out her senses to her surroundings, creating a map in her head. This way, she said, leading Vanya through the tunnels. She was having trouble sensing Cole, but she didn't want to admit it.